Good evening. Today is October 6th, 2018, and this is session 5 with Group B. Is about to start. I'm right now waiting for the students to connect and enter to the link. For today's lesson, we have as main topic the quantifiers too much, too many, and enough. So we'll be developing some topics. Okay, we have our first student now here. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Does anyone hear me? All right. I don't know what happened. Hello, Francisco. Hi, welcome.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hello.
¿Cómo?
Hi, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome. How are you today?
¿Mucho frío?
Good evening, teacher. Very fine, teacher.
Hi,
Waiting for this.
Rafael. Okay. Do you hear me well?
¿Ya, ya
Very
compraron
well.
buenas comidas?
I am hearing very well, teacher.
Excellent. I just want to check today because I really need the connection to be all right. So I'm trying to check before we start. Francisco, hello. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. Very good. All right. How are you guys? Rafael, how was this
Fine.
week?
Well, teacher, this week very exciting, very excited. I was working all the week. I had my wife. She's working with the Navy too, and she got a medal for Coast Guard, and because she's working with the Coast Guard, so I'm very happy for that. I was in a pedagogical and meeting with my son in the college, in the school. Very good, and everything is okay, teacher. What about you?
That sounds very interesting. Congratulations about your wife achievement. That sounds awesome. Exciting week then. Me? All right. My week, yes, it was good also. A lot of work, big event in my job and my work. So a lot of work, but everything turned out very well. Thank you so much for asking. Francisco, what about you? How was your week? Tell us a little bit about it.
It's it's okay. The last Monday and the time 1154, the electricity gone. It's not come back. I'm here in another place near from my house in El Espinal. My house is 14 kilometers out.
Really? So in your
No,
town, there is
no,
no electricity in the whole town?
no have water. The problem is have a big storm in the
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, the night the big storm, the the uh, the trees, all trees, following the electric lines and broke everything.
Of course.
Broke
Wow, that's terrible.
near here, near to the Espinal. In my place, don't happen nothing. Nothing happened, but I don't have electricity and don't have water. I come
So
here.
you have to go to another town
Yeah,
to connect your to connect to internet? Wow. Thank you so
yeah.
much for being here because that was like a very good excuse to miss the class and you didn't. So definitely got extra points for that.
I have a
Um,
desire for you.
a what?
I have a desire for you. I can see your kids again. Beautiful, beautiful.
Which of my two, the girl or the boy?
Both,
Oh, they're not
both.
here today.
The
They
dog.
are in a birthday party, so I'm by myself. But as soon as they get here, I will show you my kids again. I will have them say hello to you. Oh,
Rafael, I have a question for you.
yes.
The medal is for military ticket, but he is civilian or military? Your wife?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's a military medal.
My
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Rank. What rank he have?
Sorry,
What
sorry.
what rank? RANK rank?
No, she is civilian. She's civilian, but she's working with Coast Guard, so she can she can participate, or she can be proposed to that kind of medal if she is working on Coast Guard.
Ali, beautiful.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Hello. Hi,
finally,
Alicia.
we can finally meet you in person, not just a picture.
Welcome.
No
How are
flowers.
you today?
Hi, teacher. Thank you. What about you?
Good. I hear you very far. Can you get it closer to the mic? Because you sound very far away. So take a look at your sound so we can hear you better. Usually we're hearing you. So please take a look at your microphone, Alicia, and tell me something else. How was your week?
It is fine.
What did you do this week? Is
Oh,
not your microphone?
yeah, because it's a headphone, but um, bothers my ears. Sorry.
I can hear you very well. Thank you. Yes. So how was your week? Tell us. What did
Uh,
you do this week?
it was great, but it was not interesting because it's winter and it's raining. So I couldn't do a lot of things. So most of the time I was at home.
Oh. So okay. I think I understood what you say, but you still sound very far away. Are you far away from the mic, Alicia?
No, teacher. The problem is if I put the camera, so I can talk awake. So I
No, no,
use
no.
the
But that was much better. Much better. So maybe yes, get close the device to your mouth, and then you'll be fine. It sounded better this last time. Okay, so can you repeat it? What did you do this week? Because it was a little bit fuzzy when you say it. Can you tell me again about your week?
Yes, teacher. I told you that I couldn't do a lot of things because most of the times I was at home because it's winter and every day is raining, so we can do anything.
Very boring, yes? Not going out,
Yeah.
only work. Oh, that's too bad. Me, I can go out. I mean, the weather here is not too bad around these days, but too much work. So no time to go out. Francisco, can you tell me where are you? What exactly is the name of the city? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
El Espinal, Tolima. I
El
live in
Espinal, yes.
14 kilometers of south, en la vereda La Chamba. Estoy here en El Espinal. This
Oh,
week
okay. Oh,
the weather is cloudy, but rain, heavy rains are in the night. The big storm have a windy and fall off the trees and big storm because people in an in El Llano told me he's in the same time, in the same place in the store, and mm, follow the trees of our houses in the ways, everything.
But I bet the weather is very good normally. Usually the weather is good there, right? I mean, like hot and warm.
Yeah, very hot and very warm. It's 38 degrees and the shadow.
Oh, wow. That is
Like
very, very hot.
like in La Guajira. Riohacha is hot.
Yeah, it's harder.
It's
It's hot.
hotter. Like how much? Do you know? Like
But
what? 39, 40 degrees, Alicia? How is it?
it's Celsius degrees.
Well, yeah. Celsius degree.
And I don't know. Sometimes it's 38 or sometimes 40. It's warmer.
Wow, but that's very hot too. What about you, Rafael? How is the weather in your town?
Bogota.
The weather here, okay. The sometimes sunny, sometimes cloudy. Today was raining a little bit, but I love this kind of weather. I love the cold weather. Well, I beg a pardon if somebody is from the Caribbean region, but I hate the heat. I can't stand the heat. I don't know. So, but I love the
Are you
weather.
fine? Are you or were you born anywhere else? Were you born here in
In
Bogota?
Yes, teacher, I was born here, and well, I when I got to the Navy school, I have to travel to Barranquilla, and almost all my military life, I have been in very hot places like Buenaventura, Cartagena, Santa Marta. So I have to deal with the heat very,
Puerto
very much.
Leguizamo. Puerto
And Puerto
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo,
Don't forget.
very.
Very hot, very hot too. In my case, I am from Barranca Bermeja in Santander, which is very, very hot too. But the cold here in Bogota, not so good for me. I prefer heat too. So I would love to be in the Espinal or Riohacha right now because it's very cold here for me. Because I come from a very hot place. I think you are alone, Rafael. Right now it's like three heat lovers against one cold lover. Okay, so I
Teacher,
think we have like a
I have to leave. My little baby is going to the bathroom.
yes,
Teacher,
go. Don't worry, go.
I don't have problems the cold because I work in Bogota and I was in El Neusa, Manjuy,
Yes.
Vaca, Madrid. Very cold, more than Bogota.
Colder? Like how much? How cold is it?
Maybe 10 or 11 degrees Celsius degrees. Sorry, very cold. In the night, oh, it's very cold. It's Madrid, Vaca,
Wow.
Manjuy, and Neusa.
Neusa is very good. Yes, it's colder than Bogota, as far as I know, right? Oh, yes. Okay. I was checking the chat here because we have someone here that I don't recognize. Can you say hello, please?
Yes.
Who's this?
Well,
Who's
it's
this?
kid, right? But I don't know who Jerickson is.
Jason is a baby.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
I don't know.
hello, Jerickson, who are you?
Jerry,
Can you tell us who you are? Because I don't recognize your ID. I don't recognize your name.
teacher is new one. It's a Jerickson Acero. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, Jerickson, can you hear us? Can you say something so we can start connecting with you?
It is water.
Okay.
Elephant.
Ese es el papá, ese es el hijo de Rafael. Ese es
Yes, I know,
Rafael's
I know.
son.
Yes, and he's trying, which is he's trying.
Jerickson, how are you? Jerickson?
Jerickson, hi, are you there? Can you say something to us so we can see you? Okay.
Fertilizer. Fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. Say something, please. Jerickson, please say something. It's Jonathan, but we can see you.
Jonathan.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, so Jerickson is Jonathan, and he doesn't have any mic, and he has a picture of a baby, and I am very confused. So we're going to wait for Jonathan so he can fix up his thing. Okay, guys. Oh, he's his nephew. All right. All right. Let us know, Jonathan, when you're ready to speak, and we will wait for you. Okay. For the rest of you, sure, Mr. Jerison. Okay. So for the rest of you, our class today is gonna have three activities. These three activities by the end of the class at 7:30. Okay. So we have 1 hour. We already make our warm up, the introduction, and today we are going to talk. Oh wait, we are going to talk about quantifiers. Do you guys know what quantifiers is? Anyone? Does anyone know what is a quantifier? Today's topic. Okay, do you guys hear me? Did I lost you? Did I lost the connection? No?
No, teacher, I am here.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. So we're going to talk about quantifiers. Do you know what quantifiers is? Can anyone explain it to me?
Quantifiers.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Mm, yes, teacher. If we use things, we have to count and countable and uncountable things.
Very good.
My my son is in that class in the school.
So he's doing quantifiers, practicing quantifiers?
Yes,
Good.
teacher.
Very long topic. Alicia, you are very quiet. Tell me, do you know what quantifiers is?
Yes, teacher, I know what is quantifier. The problem is that today I don't remember exactly what is the topic, but I think that the topic.
All right, excellent. There are many quantifiers, and today we're going to practice only three because there are many of them. But we're going to practice only three by speaking. What about you, Francisco? Do you remember any quantifier? Any examples of quantifiers?
Mm, I remember this like it's speak about numbers and for example 15 miles away or 15 miles or size. I don't remember very good.
Okay, you're very, very close. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to remember like the grammar of three of the most important or more commonly used quantifiers, and then we're going to make examples, okay? So get ready. I'm going to share the PowerPoint presentation for today. You're going to help me remember a little bit. Please, everyone, please take a piece of paper and a pencil so you can write the ideas on what you are going to say. And in the meanwhile, I'll be sharing my screen with you. You can fix up your mic. Don't worry, you can write us to the chat, okay? You can participate through the chat of the group. So there is no problem with you. As long as you listen and try to, obviously it's a speaking class, so the idea is for you to speak. But if there is nothing to do, don't worry about it. So tell me, can you see the screen now? Can you see the PowerPoint presentations? Can you
Yes,
tell me yes, no?
yes.
Excellent, very good. All right. So for today, we are going to be practicing too much, too much, not enough. We have many other quantifiers like how much or how many, like some or any, like any of those. But today we're going to focus in too much and too many and enough. So the first thing we are going to do is to review what is a countable and uncountable noun. So, for example, Rafael, can you explain to us, to the group, what do you know what is a countable noun?
Okay, teacher. Countable nouns are the words or the things that you can count in a group. That you can say one, two, three, four, five. And uncountable is not a thing. Well, it's a thing, but is maybe a kind of thing that you can count, but you can measure. For example, the
Mm-hmm.
air. You can count the air, but you can measure the pressure, or maybe you can count, for example, the milk. You can count the milk, but you can measure in li- uh, little litro, well,
Mm-hmm.
Liter.
gallon, little. Well, I can't remember how to say litro.
A
Liter.
Lit,
liter.
lit,
A liter.
a lit,
Liter.
a, a liter, no little, liter. Yes,
No, not liter like a small, no, but
no,
liter.
liter, liter.
Yes. Much
Okay,
better.
okay,
Very good.
liter.
Excellent. That was explanation. Very good explanation. Okay, so Francisco, tell me, according to Raphael's explanation, if actors, the word actors, is accountable or an uncountable noun?
Actors is countable.
Countable?
Yeah.
Yes? Excellent. Why? Can you explain to us why?
Because in the war, I we can count the actors for countries. For example, Colombia, 1,000. Venezuela, 500 actors. Can you
Excellent. Very good.
account?
Great. Okay, Alicia, what about lettuce? Do you think lettuce is countable or uncountable?
So, teacher, I think is uncountable.
You think
Or
it's countable?
yeah,
Why? Why do you think it's countable?
because because I don't know, depending how many letters uh, uh, there are.
Do you think it depends on the way level? What do you think, guys?
No, no,
Rafael, Francisco, Jonathan, what do
teacher.
you think? Is letters countable or uncountable nouns?
Letters
It's
countable.
countable.
Count.
Countable?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher. For me, it's
Okay, can you give
countable.
me a all right? Anyone can give me a sentence with, let's say, tengo cuatro lechugas. How is that?
I have four lettuces.
Okay, actually, no. Lettuce
No,
is
teacher.
you can say I have some lettuce, yes, but
Lettuce.
not lettuces or something like
Ah,
that. Correct to say it. So it's an encounter.
Teacher.
I mean, you can count the pieces or the leaves of lettuce, but in general terms, it's not like in Spanish, like that you have like a
mhm.
that we can count.
Okay.
No, they just put it like in a general term.
Okay,
Okay,
we can
helmets.
count the lettuce like this. No.
No, you can count
Okay.
leaves of lettuce. Yes.
Okay,
Teacher.
teacher. Good to know
Please,
it.
teacher.
I didn't know that.
Teacher,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Who
But
is?
you can say how many pounds the Letucci have. How many pounds? You can say that the heavy and pounds.
Exactly. You can measure it. Correct. You can weight it, but it's not completely. It's not like exactly to count it, like one, two, three. You can talk about a piece, or you can talk about a weight of lettuce. It's not the same in Spanish. For us, we count the bowls, right? So we count the bowls or so, not in English, not exactly in English. So in this case, lettuce is uncountable. Okay, what about helmets, Rafael? Countable or uncountable?
See,
Yes, I would say countable. I can count it.
Very good.
Nothing.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
you can
okay,
count the
it's a
helmets.
good thing. If you can divide it in, or it comes in pieces like the lettuce comes in leaves, so you can maybe
You
it's
can
a
count them.
clue. Uncountable if come in pieces, right?
Exactly. Like the juice, for example, you cannot count the juice, but you can count the glasses of juice or the boxes of juice. Then you can count, but not
Okay.
exactly the juice. So it's pretty much the same with the lettuce. Okay, what about rice? Francisco, what do you think about rice? Is it
you,
countable or uncountable?
you.
You? Okay. Uncountable. Yes, very good. So rice, you can count the bowls, but the rice in general, you can uh, have it measure and weight, right? But not count exactly, like as a concept. So very good. Rice. Alicia, tea. What do you think?
Is
Countable or uncountable?
uncountable, teacher.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Because it's a liquid. Okay, Rafael. Jonathan. I don't know what happened to Jonathan. Jonathan, is the noise countable or uncountable?
I mean, it's C because you have the measure of the sounds in decibels. I don't know,
But you
Rafael.
can. What do you think, Rafael? Noise. Countable or uncountable?
Uncountable, I think. I'm
Yes,
passing
it
the
is.
uncountable.
Very good. Noise is uncountable. All right, Alicia, mountains.
Is countable, teacher.
Count. Very good. And what about, guys, do you see the chat? Do you see if Jonathan is responding in the chat? I can't see the chat right now. I can't see it. So can you guys let me know if he's writing down something, please? All
He
right.
answered T and noise. He said that noise is uncountable, and he said that T is uncountable too.
Thank you, Alicia. Can you translate what Jonathan is saying? Thank you so much. It's just that I don't see the chat right now, and I want him to participate. So just let me know when I ask him something what he says. Yes? Thank you. All right. Jonathan, traffic. Is it countable or uncountable? What did he say? What did he write?
He said
He has
traffic
not. Okay.
uncountable.
Uncountable, he said. He right.
Uncountable? He writes, excellent, Jonathan. It is true. Perfect. Francisco, students.
Countable.
Very good.
See.
Countable. Rafael, toothpaste.
Uncountable.
Excellent. Alex,
Table are countable.
yes, very good. And finally, Jonathan, time. Is it countable or uncountable? What did he write? Did he write something?
Uncountable. Yes, he said time is
Okay,
countable.
excellent. Okay, remember, it's not incountable, but uncountable because it starts with an.
Uncountable.
Uncountable.
Okay.
Countables and countables. All right, that was great. Okay, let's review some of the grammar for too many, too much, and enough, and where to use it. Okay, so let's start with Alicia. First one here, too many.
Yes, teacher, too many. It is always followed by a countable plural noun. Example, I've eaten too many chocolates.
Chocolates. Yes. All right. So it is always followed by uncountable plural noun. Is that clear, or do you have any questions? Is that clear, guys?
Yes,
So every time we use too many is for countable only and plurals, like chocolates, right? Okay, Francis, can you read too much?
Too much. It's always followed by an uncountable noun. Example, eats too much sugar.
Very good. He's too much sugar. So that's the opposite, right? So we use uncountable, we use too much for uncountables only. Can you read enough?
Enough. Enough.
Okay, teacher.
Did you say
Enough.
no?
Means sufficient. Before nouns, example, there isn't enough time. And after adjectives and adverbs, example, the laptop isn't cheap enough.
Excellent. Okay, so this rule is very important because for this word enough, which means sufficient, we have two different places to put it in. So you use it before the nouns, like in this example, there isn't enough time, and we use it after the laptop isn't cheap enough. So you cannot say enough cheap like in Spanish, but you have to put it after the adjectives and the others. Okay, is that clear? Yes? Any questions? No? I think it's very clear. Okay, so these are the rules for today. Now to practice. And our first exercise is to rewrite each of the sentence, okay? So you are going to read this sentence and then you are going to give me the correct way to say it using too much, too many, or enough. You can write it down if you want to, or you can just say it out loud in speaking, okay? So So let's start with Francisco. Can you read the first one, Francisco?
So it's very crowded on this. Sorry, I say again. It's very crowded
Yes.
on this beach. There are people.
Okay,
Uh,
can you say it again? I couldn't listen very well. Can you say it, please? Can you repeat it?
it's
It's very
very
crowded.
crowded on this beach. There are people.
All right, excellent. There are people, right? Okay, now this very similar sentence, but now using too much or too many or enough. Go ahead. How would you do it, Francisco?
Mm. Uh, it's how many people there are in this beach?
Like a question? Are you doing a question?
Yeah. How many people there are in on this beach? On this
Okay, how many people are there? Will be the correct way. Yes.
are
How many people are there?
on this.
Beach. Okay, very good. Rafael, do you have any other idea? How will you do it?
Okay, teacher. It's very crowded on this beach. There are too many people.
Okay. What about you, Alicia? What do you think?
Mm, it's very crowded from this beach, and there are. I can say the same that because I have the same idea than Rafael. There are too many people, or there are enough people.
All right. Yes. Or you can say, this beach is crowded enough because there are many people. That it will be another way to use it. But yes, you did it correctly. Very good. So in this case, we can use enough after the sentence, after the adjective crowded. Yeah, that will be another way to do it. Okay, Jonathan, do your sentence, write your sentence for number two while Francisco, no, I'm sorry, while Rafael is reading it for us. Put it in the chat so you can tell us how you do it. Okay, Rafael, number two, please.
Okay, number two. I'm still feeling hungry. I've had my lunch. I didn't eat food. Okay. I say I am still feeling hungry. I have had my lunch. I didn't eat food enough.
All right, but food is not exactly an adjective or an adverb.
Yeah.
So you cannot use enough at the
I
end of food.
didn't I didn't
So
eat too much food. I
yes.
didn't eat
Uh-huh.
too much food. Yeah, teacher.
All right. That's better. What about you, Alicia? How will you do it?
Mm, I'm still I'm still too too much hungry, and I've had my lunch. I didn't eat food.
All right. I'm too much hungry. Not exactly, because hungry is not an uncountable. Is not a noun. Hungry is an adjective. So we use too much and too many for nouns, countable or uncountables. But hungry is an adjective, so you cannot use too much and many with hungry. So where will you put it?
Oh
Can
yes,
you put it somewhere else?
yeah, yeah. I'm still too many, too much hungry, and I've had my lunch. I didn't eat food.
All right. I couldn't listen the last part. Can you repeat the last part again?
I didn't eat food.
I didn't eat. Okay,
Food.
help me out here. I didn't eat food. All right. Anyone has any other idea? Francisco, what about you?
Mm, I'm still feeling angry. It changed with I am a lot of angry, and we have my lunch, and we have a meal. I can didn't eat food. I can't eat food.
All right, but you change the phrase, which is good. But the correct phrase, guys, will be I am still feeling hungry. I had my lunch. I didn't eat enough food.
Enough food.
All right. Remember that you can use enough before the nouns. Yes. And you use enough after the adjectives and others. But you can use it before the nouns. And food is a noun. Yes. An uncountable one. So you can say I didn't eat enough food. Hungry. You cannot use too many hungry because it's an adjective, not a noun. And too much and too many are for nouns only. Okay? All right. Excellent. Did Jonathan write something? No? Did he write something? No? All right. So let's continue. Let's make another and then we go to practice with a different activity. All right? Alicia, can you read number 3, please?
Yeah. Which ice cream shall we have? There are flavors to choose from. So now I'm going to change the sentence. So which ice cream shall we have? There are too many flavors to choose from.
There are too many flavors to choose from. Yes, excellent. That's it. And that's it. Flavors because you have a countable noun, so you use too many. Excellent. Very good. Rafael, number 4.
Number four, I did exercise at the gym yesterday. My muscles are really aching enough.
Really aching. My muscles are really aching. Yeah?
Aching.
Yes, aching, like in pain. They really hurt. So you say they're aching.
Ah,
Is
okay.
another way to say that. Yes, because they really hurt. And the correct pronunciation is like headache. It's an ache, which is
Headache.
when you're feeling really bad. So you say that it's an ache. So in this case, it's aching. Okay, where did you put the quantifier? Where did you use it?
Mm,
Me, teacher, or Francisco?
Oh, I'm sorry,
mm.
Rafael. Yes, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you.
Okay. Okay. And the number four.
Yes, this one
So,
is a little bit
okay,
difficult.
I did too much exercise at the gym yesterday. My muscles
Very
are
good.
really aching enough.
Are really aching.
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 Uh-huh. Very good. Yes, that will be the correct way. I did too much exercise at the gym yesterday. So too much because exercise will be too much. Very good. All right, Francisca, number 5.
This suitcase isn't big. I can put all my clothes in it.
All my clothes in it. Okay. Which of the quantifiers will you use and where?
Yeah. Suitcase um, is a little. I can pull all my clothes in it enough. My clothes enough in it. This suitcase is a little.
Isn't isn't
It's a little. I change
is it
the negative form. Isn't a
all
big.
right?
Isn't the same. Is a little
All right,
small,
but you are
small.
okay,
Sorry,
but not change the
small.
sentence. Okay, yes, but you cannot change the sentence. You just have to add the quantifier. Okay, do not change the sentence. Simply add the quantifier. Well, will you do it?
Yeah. This suitcase is in a big. I can put all my clothes enough in it.
Close enough. Here, like this.
In, yeah, I can put all
Yeah.
my clothes in it.
All right. Okay, good try, but no. You have to put enough after big. And read this. This suitcase isn't big enough. I can't put all my clothes in it. Okay?
Mm.
Why? Because clothes is a noun. Is a noun. And you cannot use enough with a noun. But big is an adjective, correct? Is an adjective. So this combination is correct. Big enough.
It's big enough.
Big enough. This suitcase isn't big enough, right? You know the meaning in Spanish of these sentences? Yes? Do you? Do you know what these mean?
See? Oh, see, see.
All right. Excellent. Okay, we're going to practice a little bit more with sentences. We're going to leave it just right here. And this is like the general explanation. However, this needs a lot of practice. So we're going to practice a little bit more. We're going to make a game. Okay, guys? And we're going to make two teams. Well, three teams. Each one of you are going to make points. And let's see. We're going to use too much, too many, a little, very little, a few, and very few. For example, this. Alicia, you read the example?
Yes, teacher. He didn't get enough sleep. He has drunk too much coffee.
All right. Okay, so let's make two sentences for each picture. And the first one to finish the sentence, just let me know. You can say, Teacher, I'm ready, or Teacher, I finished. And if your sentences are correct, you're going to get points. Okay. So at the end of the exercise, we are going to see who has more points. And we're going to get a better punctuation today. So really pay attention to what you are going to say and write. Yes? Is that clear? The rules of the game?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Excellent. So when you're finished, you tell me, Teacher, I'm ready, or I finish. And the first one to do it is the winner. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, and go. This is your first image. This is your first image. Make two sentences and let me know as soon as you have the sentences ready. Is anyone ready? Not yet?
Jonathan
I'm
is
here.
there.
Jonathan is ready?
Yes,
Okay.
he said there are too many people in Africa.
There are too many people in Africa. And the other sentence? Only one? People in Africa. Okay. Excellent, Jonathan. You got the first point. Who can give me the second sentence with a different quantifier?
Mm.
Anyone?
How many people are there in the crowd?
How many people
Not there.
are there in the crowd?
W E D. Mm-mm.
W, I'm sorry. CRODW? No, no, no. W,
W
E,
D.
D? No, because this is an adjective. D, which is crowd. My God, I don't remember. Can you help me, guys? I don't remember how you write down crowd. Like this? No, like this. I think it's like this. All right. That was very good. Okay. For for Jonathan, second point. For second place for Francisco. And what about Alicia and Rafael? Do you have your words ready?
Okay, teacher, I got this one.
Tell me.
In in John's birthday party, there was too many children.
In John's birthday party. Yes.
There was oh no, there was or there were. There
There
were
were.
too many there were too many
Very
children.
good. Excellent. For too many. Uh-huh. Very good. Great. All right, Alicia, do you have one?
So, teacher, in this first exercise, I have 0 point because I translate Jonathan and Jonathan says over my ideas. He said another sentence. He said, in Africa, there are no enough white people.
There are not?
There are no enough white white people.
Like this?
In Africa, there are no enough
Not
white.
enough. Enough.
Enough.
No, yeah, no.
Enough white people? Enough. Hmm. All right. What do you think, guys? Do you think that or not? What do you think?
Mm,
This one is
Honest.
difficult. All right. The phrase is correct because you have an adjective here in the word white. That is an adjective. The subject of the sentence is people. And because you can use enough before it. Yes? So the phrase is correct. Okay. So, Alicia, were you telling me that your sentence was the first one? I didn't get that. That he gave you another one?
no, teacher.
Oh, okay, I misunderstand you. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Very good. That was very good from all of you. Excellent. Let's go to the next image. What about this one? What quantifier can you use here?
Hi, hi, teacher.
Excellent. All right, tell me. What is it?
Okay, my uncle liked to read too many books.
My uncle likes to read too many books, you said? Too
Yes,
many
teacher.
books?
Too many
All right.
books.
Okay, this phrase is perfect. Very good. You got the first point in this
I
one.
have one. I have one.
You have more?
In the library, we have enough titles and specialties of books. In the
Okay.
library, we have enough titles and specialties of books.
We have enough titles
Title and a specialties of books.
Specialities? Specialities?
Specialties.
You have this road, so I can't understand it. You say?
Teacher,
Well, oh, it's me. Yes, Tisha, tell me. What is it?
teacher, I can hear you well.
Teacher, I say again, in the library we have enough titles and specialties of the books.
All right. Okay, give me a second. Guys, I'm losing you. Specialities is of books? I can't hear it very well. Do you guys hear me? All right, listen.
Teacher, I
Oh
can
my
hear
God.
you well.
I'm sorry. Yes, something is happening with the signal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The signal off. All right. No. What? Do you hear me now? Oh, what about now? Oh, great. What about now? What about now? Me? Can you see?
No, teacher, well.
All right.
I can see you, teacher, but I can hear you
Oh,
well.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's happening now. I hear you as robot with robot voice. You guys, but robot, robot voice. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm so sorry. What about now? Do you hear me now? Nothing? Hello? All right. Um, maybe it's because, yeah, me too. Anyone tell me something? So, you guys speak?
Rafael, ¿usted me escucha bien?
Sí, señor.
God. Oh, this is awful.
Teacher, no, I can hear you, teacher.
Yeah,